So here is the dilemma. Let me ask you something, and please answer it honestly. If you are offered a job that pays 2.5 or 3 lakhs per year and someone tells you, take it, experience matters more than money, do you feel reassured or do you feel uneasy? Because this advice is everywhere. People often say the market is very bad. If you don't take this job, you may not get something later on. Now be careful with this. Years later, people realize that they made a mistake. This experience didn't really take them anywhere. So here's the real question. Is a low paying job a strategic investment, or is it sometimes just cheap labor disguised as opportunity? In this video, we are going to show you what low paying job means. No guilt, no hustle talk, just clarity. I'll use some real data and show you how the Career Earth values framework can be used to make the ultimate decision. Before we get there, let's normalize something. According to most of the data sources available on various platforms, more than 60 to 65% of Indian freshers start their careers below 4 lakhs per year. So if you are facing a low paying offer, you are not unlucky, you are common. But here's the critical data point that most people miss in their analysis. Only about 30 to 35% of candidates see strong salary corrections within 2 years, without switching roles or companies. What does that mean? Low pay does not automatically correct itself. It corrects only when the role builds leverage. Which brings us to the next question. Why do low paying jobs exist in the first place? Low pay is rarely about your worth. It's usually about the job structure. Let's break it down and understand the drivers of job structure. The first driver of job structure is low replaceability barrier. If a role can be filled quickly with minimal training, it sits in a low pay band. The second driver is execution heavy, not decision heavy work. Jobs that involve repeating tasks pay less than jobs that require judgment. The third driver is weak skill signal. If the skills learned are not clearly visible or not transferable to another role, the market doesn't reward them. Fourth driver is oversupply talent pool. Roles with many applicants naturally will pay lower, supply demand mismatch. Driver 5, small or early stage employers. Some companies genuinely can't pay more, but that doesn't alone justify you accepting the role. It's their problem. So here's the key insight. Low pay is not the problem. Low value is. And that's where the Career Earth framework comes in. At Career Earth, we evaluate low paying jobs using the values framework, and value stands for the following. V stands for visibility, A stands for autonomy, L stands for learning depth, U stands for upgrade potential, and E stands for exit strength. A low paying job is acceptable only if it scores well on value. Let's break this down simply. Will anyone outside this company understand what you did? That is visibility. Do you make decisions or just follow instructions? That is autonomy. Are you learning something scarce or generic? That defines learning. Does this role lead naturally to a better role? That is an upgrade. Will recruiters respect this experience later? That is your exit strength. Now let's add a factor people almost always ignore. That is the cost of living. Why low pay feels different in different cities. Let me ask you this. Is a 3 lakh job the same in Bangalore and in Indore? Of course not. In a metro, rent alone can eat up 50% of income. Savings drop close to zero. Stress rises quickly. In a smaller city, rent is lower. You'll be able to save much more. Your commute time is shorter. and savings, even small, are possible. And that gives you optionality and flexibility later in your career. A low paying job that leaves you financially trapped is very dangerous. A low paying job that still allows basic savings and mental space is far safer. Always evaluate pay after cost of living, not before. That is, look at your savings, not just at the top line. Let's look at some examples. Let's say someone comes to Career Earth with this situation. I have an offer for 3.2 lakhs per year. It's a data analyst role at a small startup. I'll work closely with the founder. The city is Pune. I can save about 8 to 10,000 per month. We apply the values test. Visibility is clear, the role is analyst. Autonomy is high, the team is small. Learning is strong because he's working with real data sets. Upgrade is clear because analytics roles scale. Exit strength is solid after 18 to 12 months. And the career answer is yes. This is a strategic low paying role. Why? Because the role builds scarce skills plus savings plus the right signals. Go ahead and take it. Now let us look at another case. I have an offer of 3.5 lakhs. It's an operations role, mostly reporting and coordination work in a large metro, savings close to zero, no clarity on growth. What do I do after this? We apply the values test. The visibility is weak. The autonomy is low. Learning is very, very generic. Upgrade is unclear, and the exit strength where this person goes from here onwards is very poor. The Career Earth answer is no. This role risks career stagnation. Even though pay is slightly higher, the value is lower. This is how people get stuck, not because of low pay, but low leverage. A low paying job is not good or bad by default. It is good only if it increases your future value faster than it reduces your present comfort. If the role builds your scarce skills, gives you visibilities, allow basic savings, and strengthens your exit, it's an investment. It's worth it. Do it. If it doesn't, it's just time passing under a different name. At Career Earth, we don't ask, is the salary low? We ask, is the value high enough to justify it? That question alone can save you years. Is the value high enough to justify it? Stay tuned to Career Earth. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. As I often say, अगर क्लैरिटी है तो ग्रोथ होगा तो करियर होगा. See you soon.